High school hoops. The kitchen was cooking tonight with a big Peoria rivalry. Peoria Notre Dame hosting Peoria Richwoods, and what a crowd. The place was packed. The kitchen was absolutely cooking tonight. Crazy game. Richwood scored the first 11 points of the game. Tavy Smith the three. It was 11-zip Richwoods. Notre Dame scored the next 12 points of the game. Thomas Graham, the hoop and harm, the three-point play inside. Then Owen Dillon, the step-back three. Boy, can he shoot it. But the guards of Richwoods way too much. Markel Newsom to Javen Moore. Richwoods runs away and hides. 57-40. Knights. Middle Illini opener has Pekin at Dunlap tonight. We'll start with a fast break bucket by Peyton Hess for Pekin. Game's tied 37-37 early fourth quarter. Griffin Card will get the three, and Dunlap's up by three, but there was no stopping Matthew Jurgens. Jurgens was terrific for Pekin. He scored 28 points, just took over the game. Pretty little Doncic-like shot, dare I say there. Watch him score again. 28 for Jurgens. Pekin wins at 54-49. Fieldcrest at Lexington, and boy, odd to see someone coaching Fieldcrest besides Matt Winkler, the second coach in history. Jeremy Hahn coaching Fieldcrest now. Brady Russman, the drive and the bucket for the Knights. But Lexington, the Elite Eight team last year, they look pretty good tonight. Alec Thomas to Michael Olson for three. Then watch Alec Thomas work the baseline. Lexington wins it. Minutemen 66-57. The girls hoops for three. Middle Illini versus Big 12 matchups. The first one's all Big 12. Normal Community blows out Limestone with some pretty passing. Olivia Corson, the Allie Rustmeyer for the bucket. Then watch Chloe Jansen gets the double team, finds the open Corson for three. Later it's going to be Rustmeyer to Sophia Feeney, and Normal Community rolls over Limestone. A big win for the Lady Iron. Metamora went on the road and won at Bloomington. Liv Vaughn will find Cameron Youngquist with a nice delivery and bucket down low. Bloomington made a little rally in the second half. Katie Barger will knock down a free throw right here, but too much Metamora. Youngquist had 13. Little tip for you at home. Follow your shot. Well done, Cameron. Metamora wins at 40-25. To the Potter Dome, Bob Becker's Morton Potters win their fifth straight game tonight. They beat Normal West. West came out firing Jocelyn Gale an early three, but the Potters pulled an inside job. Ellie Van Meenen, known for her threes, with the nice little move down low. Well done, Ellie. Later, Ellie's going to hit the turnaround 15-footer right here. And then watch Addie Angle. You can't even see Addie. She's given up so much size inside, but look at her spin and score. Potters are winners tonight. Other boys winners tonight, Pontiac, Canton, Farmington, and Peoria Christian. Jim Dandy time. Tonight we kind of had a drop the mic moment. Pekin's Matthew Jurgens clinches the game with two late free throws. He was brilliant. He's then going to steal the inbounds ball, and he's going to drop the mic. You can leave the ball there. Game's over. We win. We're going home. So a little drop the mic moment right there. Tonight's Jim Dandy.
Good sportsmanship.